Welcome back everyone. Let's go ahead and take a look at AirTags and see if they are still worth buying in 2022. Now I will definitely tell you, I think as a tracker device, if you're trying to go ahead and put them on your keys or you're trying to put them in some type of sort of device that you're losing all the time, this is not a bad idea and I actually do like these things a lot. However, I hope a lot of you do know that a lot of your Apple devices already have Find My somewhat enabled, and even though AirTags give you a little bit more in detail, if you try to put it on your iPhone or your AirPods or your iPad or your MacBook or something like that, you can most probably still be able to find your device even if you don't have an AirTag. However, if you're putting them on your keys or you're putting them on a dog, that I've seen a couple people talk about too, or you're putting them on a device like a camera or something, this is actually a really good idea of picking one of these things up. They are not super expensive, and for $29 you can just buy one, and they actually pair very, very well with your iPhones. Now, I think as of now, since last year these things came out, there's been a lot of different movements going on. I mean, there's been a lot of controversies, which we're not going to get into this video, but there's been a lot of movement with pretty much all this privacy situations and everything. But I want to talk about pretty much just the features of the AirTag as it exists as a tracker. Now, I love one specific thing that Apple did with the AirTag with the outside. So it looks like kind of like a button that you would kind of button, with your shirt or something like that. It kind of gives me that vibe. It feels very premium for the most part. It doesn't feel super cheap, but one thing Apple did was that they gave us a removable battery with this specific AirTag, and I love that so much. The fact that they did that really does scream to me that they want these things to last forever. So because of that, much like how I got the vibe of something like a Magic Mouse 2 or a Magic Keyboard, I'm pretty sure Apple will be making these things forever. Just like how I said with those accessories, they want these things to just last forever, and they probably won't even redesign these things for like 10 years from now, because what's there to redesign? They work pretty much the same way over and over again. So personally, I do think with something like these AirTags, if you buy them today, or if you buy them next year, or if you buy them the year after, I think these things are going to last forever, and I don't think we're going to be getting into this situation where the AirTags are just randomly going to be obsolete unless there's some laws passed or something like that. Now, these specific AirTags will work very, very well with iPhones. So if you have an iPhone or an iPad or some other Apple product, having a Find My device like an AirTag can really help you just kind of narrow down exactly where your devices are. Now, that's number one. Another big thing that I really do like about AirTags that a lot of other devices don't necessarily have is the actual precision tracking that you can actually get from your AirTags. So when you actually go ahead and lose an AirTag, for example, with a device on it, let's say your car keys, well, if you open up your Find My app, they can actually realistically tell you exactly where that AirTag is located via your iPhone. So that is one thing, but it can also give you arrow keys and pretty much, it can say it's 10 feet to your left or anything like that. And if you have an iPhone 11 or newer, then you can actually get that specific feature built in, which is so awesome. So that's another big thing about these things. I don't see Apple, going through and giving us a price decrease anytime soon. And I feel like if anything, maybe if they were to make another AirTag, maybe something with a bigger, longer battery or something like that, maybe then they will drop these prices, but I don't think it's going to be happening anytime soon. These things are also somewhat spill resistant. It's water resistant. I don't think it's super, if you drop it in water, it's going to be I don't think it's necessarily going to still work, but it is water resistant. So if it's, around water or anything like that, you should be good for the most part. From them, according to them, they state that the battery life in these AirTags should be strong for about a year. So, if you replace the battery, and you can easily replace it, which I've found, it's not that hard of a process, you can actually go and replace the battery on these things and pretty much move on from there. So I definitely do think when it comes down to it, having an AirTag is really awesome. And as long as you're using it for, and as long as you're trying to, put it onto a device that doesn't already support, Find My, I think it's really cool. If you have an iPhone 11 or newer, then it's even awesome. Then it's even more awesome in my opinion. But I still think AirTags are completely worth it. And they're probably going to be around still for quite a bit of time in my opinion. So that kind of covers it up. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.